Welcome into Barn Burner Live. I'm Ainsley McPhail, and after over a year of speculation and Johnny Manziel being on the Hamilton Tiger Cats negotiation list, he's finally signed with the club for 2 years. It's the final home game of the regular season for the Toronto Rock, and despite beating the Rochester Nighthawks in their last 2 meetings, they are coming off of 2 straight losses as well. A lot of that due to Tom Schreiber's knee injury. Lucky for them, he's back in the lineup tonight. The Eastern Conference is extremely close, though. Every single team within 1 game of each other. Expect the scoreboard to reflect that tonight. Hometown hero Calgary's Kevin Cooey is moving on to the quarterfinals of the Champions Cup after a 5-2 win over Winnipeg's Mike McEwen on Friday. The recently crowned Players Champion fell behind 4-2 after 5 ends, but rallied by scoring 4 points in the final 3 frames. Cooey will take on Edmonton's Brendan Botcher on Saturday. The finals are set for Sunday. Dying seconds of the first, LeBron knocks down the long jumper. He was 5 for 5 from the field. He had 13 points in the quarter. The Cavs up by 12 after 1. In the second, James, spinning off of Lance Stevenson, lays it in. Cavs up by 9. The Leafs are off to a pretty good start on this season. Fans are extremely excited about it, which got me thinking, just how much do they know about their Toronto Maple Leafs? Where is Austin Matthews from? A, Peterborough, Ontario, B, Scottsdale, Arizona, or C, Cobble Hill, British Columbia?
Cobble Hill, British Columbia?
No.
Peterborough.
No, not Peterborough either. You got 1 left.
It's got to be Arizona.
It's got to be Arizona. Todd in the street team. I'm not Todd and I'm not really in the street, but I'm at the Queen's Plate breakfast, the 159th. Are you guys cool with how much my hat looks like what happens when you don't water a flower? Toronto's Mayor John Tory honored TFC today at City Hall for their 2017 MLS Cup Championship. He thanked the club for bringing the city endless amounts of entertainment and excitement. After back-to-back MLS Cup appearances, TFC finds themselves 7 points out of a playoff spot. They look to rebound against FC Dallas on Friday. From Toronto, Ainsley McPhail, CSM. Definitely. I would have loved to be a fly on the wall for that Dan Church conversation in that locker room in the first period. Completely different game, like night and day. So many more shot attempts, so many more clear shot attempts. And the game was just fast-paced. There wasn't a lot of stop and go going on. Thanks, Sean. Another heartbreaking loss for the Toronto Raptors. A lot of people saying it's not that they lost, it's how they lost. What type of impact is this going to have on Raptors fans? Final round of the Zurich Classic, teams of 2 playing alternate shot. Former FedEx Cup champion Billy Horschel and Scott Percy started 3 shots back, but by the 16th, the pair were leading by 1. Percy with a 21-footer for birdie, and that just misses. His teammate Horschel throws his club and hat in disbelief. It's okay, man. It's okay. Still up by a stroke on the 18th. Horschel trying to put the tournament away with a birdie, and the putt is no good. Just sails by Horschel. Once again, furious that it did not go in. So Percy needs to sink the par, and he does. He takes the deep breath. Life's good. They hold on to the win by 1 stroke. One of these coaches is known as the quarterback whisperer. The other is known for leading one of the greatest records in CFL history. A battle like no other, Mark Trestman and Dave Dickinson. The Toronto Maple Leafs and the Toronto Raptors are in round 1 of the playoffs right now. The Jays and TFC are playing today. So if you're not hanging out in this gloomy weather, watch a game Toronto. It's the best time for sports since you've probably been alive. For Barn Burner, I'm Ainsley McPhail.